Hello and welcome to the BibleFlix. Today we're going to read Bible stories from Miles Kelly, narrated by Azucena Barberas. Joseph and his coat of many colors. There once was a man called Jacob who had 12 sons. His favorite sons were Joseph and Benjamin, but he loved Joseph the most. When Joseph turned 17, Jacob gave him a beautiful coat of many different colors. This made Joseph's brothers very jealous. One night, Joseph had a strange dream. He told his brothers about it the next day. I dreamt that we were in the fields at harvest time and all of our bundles of wheat bowed down to me. Then Joseph dreamt that the sun, moon, and 11 stars bowed to him. When Joseph told his brothers about the dream, they became very angry. "You think we will bow down to you?" One day, Joseph went to look for his brothers while they were out working. When the brothers saw Joseph approaching in his beautiful coat, they plotted against him. "I wish we could get rid of him once and for all," one of the brothers said. The brothers took Joseph's coat. Then they threw him down a dry well. They sold him as a slave to passing traders going to Egypt. Help! The brothers told Jacob that Joseph had been killed by a wild animal. Joseph was bought by an Egyptian called Potiphar. He was captain of the soldiers who guarded Pharaoh, the king of Egypt. With God's help, Joseph did his duties well. But one day, Potiphar's wife tricked Joseph, and he was thrown into prison. God stayed with Joseph and helped him understand what the other prisoners' dreams meant. One prisoner used to be Pharaoh's butler. He told Joseph he dreamt he squeezed grapes into Pharaoh's cup. "In 3 days' time, Pharaoh is going to pardon you and give you your job back," Joseph explained. Another prisoner told Joseph, "I dreamt I was carrying 3 baskets of bread, but birds were eating it." Joseph's face fell, and he said sadly, "In 3 days' time, you will die." The dreams came true. One morning, Pharaoh awoke after 2 strange dreams. In the first dream, 7 fat cows were eaten by 7 thin cows. In the second dream, 7 small, shriveled ears of corn swallowed up 7 big, full ears of corn. Pharaoh's butler remembered Joseph, so Pharaoh sent for him at once. Pharaoh described his dreams to Joseph, and God told him what they meant. "For the next 7 years, Egypt will have good harvest," Joseph said. "But during the 7 years after, the crops will fail and there won't be enough food." Pharaoh was so pleased with Joseph that he put him in charge of Egypt. For 7 years, Joseph stored plenty of food. Then the crops failed and the bad harvest began. People came from far and wide to ask for food. One day, Joseph's brother came, but they didn't recognize Joseph after all this time. "I need to make sure they have changed," Joseph thought to himself. When the brothers were heading home loaded with food, they were stopped by Joseph's guards. The guards found Joseph's best silver cup in one of their sacks. Joseph had hid it in there as a trick. The brothers were taken to Joseph, who said, Benjamin must stay here. The rest of you are free to go. Our father has already lost his favorite son. Let us stay instead of him, the brothers pleaded. Then Joseph told his brothers who he really was. They were shocked when they found out. Joseph forgave his brothers and was reunited with his father Jacob. The end. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.